When the woman came back after taking a call, her son had an accident. She rushed over, desperate to push the wardrobe aside to save him, but even with all her strength, she couldn't budge the piece of furniture an inch. After her son's death, strange things started happening around her. She kept seeing two men dressed in black, but they'd disappear in the blink of an eye. She figured it was just her imagination and didn't think much of it. Ever since they lost their son, her husband had been distant and unresponsive. But that day, when he got home, he even kissed her on his own initiative and mentioned he'd run into her aunt on the way back. The woman froze. Her aunt had been dead for years. Right then, she heard her husband's voice coming from outside the door. Frozen with terror, she hurried back to the living room to check. The husband who'd just been there was gone without a trace. She opened the door, and her real husband walked in, immediately yelling at her. This was her actual husband. So who had the other one been? She didn't dwell on it. Instead, she went to her son's grave. Just then, she heard an eerie sound behind her. She turned around, and there were the two men in black again. Startled, she fled the cemetery in a hurry. That night, she had a terrible nightmare. In it, a woman slit open her own stomach and kept demanding a child from her. Everything felt so real, as if it was happening to her. Her husband woke her up just in time, pulling her back to reality. She told her best friend about what had happened. Her friend thought it was just hallucinations from her overwhelming grief, but still, she introduced her to a spiritual master. After hearing her story, the master sensed something was wrong. He told her to write down her wish, pricked her finger with a needle, and had her press her blood onto the paper. Then he put the paper in a cup, poured water over it, chanted an incantation, and had a psychic boy drink the water. As soon as the boy chanted the incantation, terrifying images began to appear in the water. Due to copyright issues, this is as far as we can show you.